Hey buddy, it's Crazy Good Time 4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. Brawl. In the last episode, we went through All-Star Mode with the final Pokemon, Jigglypuff. Gotta continue on literally the last battle, which kind of angers me. But luckily in this episode, we'll be playing as one of my personal favorite characters, Marth. So I'm pretty excited about this one. I do like Marth a lot. So I'm really hoping that we can actually have a good episode this time. I'll of course pick the name. Alright, so for color swap, Marth has a lot of good ones, that's for sure. Oh yeah, he doesn't have, oh no, he does have a black one, sorry, I thought he didn't. I actually might go with the white one. Yeah, I don't really use, I never really use Marth's alternate palettes, or alternate costumes, palette swaps, whatever you want to call it. In Smash 4 and Ultimate I do, because, wow, okay. Because in those two games, he has a gold palette swap, and I really like that one. That's the one I normally use. But in Brawl and Melee, you know, I normally go with the default one because for some reason I don't really have any interest in the others. The default one is the one I tend to like the most. But if I were to pick one, I thought that was gonna actually hit me. If I were to pick one, I would probably go with the white one. The white one, it just looks super clean. Maybe the black one too, because the black one looks nice, and a lot of the time, there's a lot of instances for certain characters I would go with the black palette swap, like for Toon Link and Link, I go for the black one. For who else? Is there anyone else I go with? I would normally go with the black palette swap. Can't really think of any at the moment at the top of my head, but you get the gist. Actually, technically, well, yeah, Ike, but like only in the later games, because in this game he doesn't have a black palette swap. In Smash 4 and Ultimate he does. Actually, no, in Smash 4 I go with Ike's black palette swap. In Ultimate though, while he still has it, I tend to go with the blue one, because in Ultimate, if you guys don't know, I did no damage. Wow, okay. In Ultimate, as you may or may not know, you can play as either Brawl Ike or Smash 4 Ike, or for any Fire Emblem fans out there, Path of Radiance Ike or Radiant Dawn Ike, respectively. So, because of that, I tend to go with, you know, Brawl Ike, Path of Radiance Ike. I don't know why, I just like that Ike a lot. And so because of that, I go with Blue Ike. Nice, good spike. I never get to spike with Marth, only in Melee, but like that's it. So I'm kind of happy I got to spike with Marth in this game. In Smash 4, it's so hard to spike with him. There are instances where I can, like if I'm having a Marth Ditto with someone, and like I hit them off stage, you know, and then I go for them off stage and then they counter, because they think I'm gonna hit them, then I anticipate their counter, wait for that to finish, and then go for a spike. It works really well against my friend Zach, because for some reason he always like goes for a counter in that situation. Not always, there have been a few instances where he like goes for like a forward air, for example, but I've always noticed him going for counter. So I've learned how to anticipate it and just expect it at this point, and so I'm like, well, he's gonna do that, so I might as well get ready for a spike. Sometimes I don't actually pull the spike off properly because I'm just really bad at Marth's spike for whatever reason. Like in Melee I can do it so well, but to be fair though, Marth's spike in Melee is really easy to do, at least compared to the other games. Brawl, it got a little bit harder. Not by too much though, but still a little bit more difficult to spike with Marth in this game. But in Smash 4, oof, got way more difficult. I don't know why it made it so difficult. Probably because they realized how good Marth's spike was. Oh, it should have hit. I think you have to like hit with the tip of it or whatever. That must be the reason why. That must be the reason why I'm not hitting with it sometimes, because you have to hit with the tip of the sword in order for it to spike. That's my guess at least. I should probably start reading Marth's trivia, but at the same time, you know, there's not much trivia to begin with, so I could probably wait a little bit longer before I read his trivia. Oh, I tried. Gotta make sure I don't like go, you know, be a little. I gotta make sure I'm not too risky with my spikes in this run, because I love Marth and I want to actually, you know, get through this run without using to continue. Because I'd be kind of ashamed of myself if I can't do that. So yeah, I'll go for some risky-ish spikes, but nothing too crazy. Nothing crazy to the point where, you know, so I would do something where naturally I would do it only if I had like more than one stock. Ah, I tried. Oh, dang it, I thought that was gonna work. No! No! No, 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 no. We're fine, we're fine. Thank freaking goodness, too. Okay, that was pretty funny. There we go, nice. That bomb scared the heck out of me. If I had like a little bit more damage on me, probably would have been dead. I probably would have died from that. The bombs, man, I'm telling you, they're so stupid and annoying when they, you know, when they just spawn out of nowhere and you just hit them for whatever reason. I mean, like in, what's it called? In the last episodes with Jigglypuff, I literally lost the last battle. The last battle of All-Star Mode because the Sticky Bomb decided to be, you know, decided to join in on the fight. I was very, very upset about that because I gotta continue and it was just not fun. Me and Almar died, but like I died just a second before him. It's the dumbest thing. Alright, should I take one? I'm risking for the biscuit. Why the heck not? I mean, how much trivia does Marth have? About like 7 bullet points. So I could probably wait a little bit more. Actually, maybe I should just get through the trivia like now, so I can just talk about whatever afterwards. Okay, come on, Lucas. Stop. I like you, Lucas. You're a fun character. You are my second main in this game. In actually 2 ways. Really, I'm like he was my second main, you know, after my Wolf phase finished, and now he's like my secondary character, so it's pretty interesting. All right, let's start reading some trivia, especially since we got the fight on the fight right now. Marth is the highest rated character in the Prima official game guide for Brawl, receiving a 9 out of 10. Yes, apparently he's actually rated higher than Meta Knight in that game guide, which is pretty interesting because you know how crazy Meta Knight is in this game. So it's pretty interesting seeing, you know, someone like Marth. I mean, Marth is a real nice job, Ike. Nice job. Marth is a really good character, yes. He's a fantastic character in Brawl. I mean, like, even, you know, from his transition to Melee, from Melee to Brawl, he's still really high up on the tier list. But, like, still, Meta Knight is Meta Knight. And I'm pretty sure Marth doesn't counter Meta Knight all too well. I mean, he might, but I'm not sure about that. I gotta look into Marth's matchup against Meta Knight. I'm curious to see how that goes. But either way, Meta Knight is Meta Knight, and it's kind of hard, you know, for anyone to really receive a higher score than him. Maybe I should actually, you know what, maybe after this match, I'll like check out his matchups, because I'm pretty sure he's got some matchups. Okay, so when it seems like in when it comes to him versus Meta Knight counters him by just a little bit. He is countered by Meta Knight. I should be more specific. He's soft countered because there's you can soft counter someone, or a character can be soft countered, or hard countered. And so based on, you know, what I'm seeing on the website, SSB Wiki, it seems like Marth is soft countered by Meta Knight. So Marth still potentially would have a pretty decent chance against Meta Knight, but still Meta Knight would naturally win the matchup. In most circumstances, you would see Meta Knight win the matchup. I mean, it's Meta Knight, what do you expect? Fox is apparently known as like one of the characters that can like beat Meta Knight. So I mean, if Fox can be, oh hello CD, yes sir. If Fox can beat Meta Knight, I mean, I feel like Marth can do really well against Meta Knight too. Because I mean, I like Fox a lot, he's my main. But Marth, I think, is technically a better character than Fox. So, you know, if that's the case, I feel like Meta Knight, I feel like Marth would have an easier time with Meta Knight than Fox would. Although Fox does have a lot of good techniques against Meta Knight. I don't know. It's hard to say. Alright, more trivia. Marth's back air turns his whole body around to face the other way. It is the only aerial in the game to do this. Marth is the first unlockable character to join the player's party in the Subspace Emissary, though he is not the first to be played, as Ness is temporarily available in a previous stage. Or really in the previous stage, because I'm pretty sure the Ruin Zoo is literally right before Battlefield Fortress. If my subspace knowledge serves me right. I know things about, I know a lot about Subspace. I've played through Subspace so many times in my life. It's kind of insane. And I did like, I don't even know how many times at this point, but I know I did like a speed run earlier in 2020. What's it called? I literally played through earlier in the Let's Play with Jeff. I know some years of like, in some instances here and there, I tend to do like an all-night speed run of like all-night 100% speed run of Brawl, or Subspace Emissary, I should say. So that's really fun. I do a lot of Subspace. I really do like Subspace a lot. And I do plan on doing another Subspace speedrun, but it's probably going to be a little bit before that happens. I kind of want to, you know, have a little break between that and this Let's Play. Because I literally just did Subspace for the Let's Play. Not just did, but you know what I mean. Was that a CD? That was a CD, I'm going to be mad. Because it freaking went off the ledge. Wow, what the heck? Up tilt killed? I mean, I guess I'm not complaining, right? I guess, I mean, there's no reason to complain if it killed. I hate this stage so much. Naturally, I wouldn't mind Lilat too much, but one of the biggest reasons why I don't like it is just that should have hit, or that should have spiked. One of the reasons why I don't like it so much is because items tend to roll off so easily. So like if there's a CD and if it spawns on the ledge, oh, it's gone. It's gone for good, sadly. While it can only happen on a custom stage, Marth's sword trail animations on his aerial attacks will only play if done at the peak or near the peak of his jump and mid-air jump. When attacking after or before the peak of a jump, Marth's sword will simply glow and leave no trail except on his up aerial. This also happens to Ike. It says only on a... Oh no, oh no. Wario dropped that. So apparently it's only a custom stage. Yeah, okay. So it's only a custom stage thing. While it can only happen, yeah. Huh. Sword trails will only play. Oh, if done at the peak or near the peak of his jump and mid-air jump. Strange. That's actually really weird. Why specifically on custom stages though? Maybe because custom stages are like strange. They have like weird properties to them or whatever. That's the only thing I can really think of. That's the only thing that really makes much sense to me. Alright, bye Jigglypuff. It's not gonna kill, because why wouldn't it? Or why would it? Forward, nope, not quite. Up air, nice. If it isn't one of the aerials, it's gonna be the other one. Or one of the others, I should say. I like, Marth is so good in this game. Like, I never really, you know, praise him for the character he is, but Marth is really nice in Brawl. Like in Melee, I mean, Melee is definitely his best, you know, version, I would personally say. I think a lot of people can agree with me on that. But Brawl Marth is really up there. Like, I think I like Smash 4 Marth a lot. But I will probably say Brawl Marth is just a little bit better. I mean, his counter is so easy and it's pretty cheap. He has a lot of good properties to him. Why Pikachu didn't even bother recovering is beyond me. Can you, like, not... Dialga, please. Palkia annoy you enough. Can you, like, not be doing this right now? I hate State. I hate Spirit Pillar. Come on. Can we go back to normal speed, please? Thank you! Holy crap, that was annoying. Die. Good spike. Good spike. Marth is the only character who speaks Japanese in the English language version of Brawl. This is so because the only Fire Emblem games he appeared in were only released in Japan at the time of Brawl's release. However, Kirby shouts Purin, or Purin, Jigglypuff's Japanese name when using rollout after copying a Jigglypuff. Or, yeah, Kirby shouts Purin. I did not know that, huh. Marth, Ike, Bowser, and Meta Knight can all perform the floor glitch. If you are more interested in the floor glitch, I definitely suggest checking it out. It's pretty interesting. And finally, Brawl is the only game where Marth cannot use his default costume in team battles. Yeah, that's actually right. Because in this game, he actually has. This is back when you know, you had to be a specific, or you had to use a specific palette swap for team battles, depending on what color you were on. So if you were on the red team, you would be using the red one. If you were on the blue team, you'd use the blue one, and you get the whole gist. So because of that, in this game they actually gave Brawl like a specific blue palette swap, and I assume that's the one he would use for the team battles, for the blue team battles. But in the later games, you can be on whatever team you want, and you can still use whatever palette swap you want, which I kind of like the idea of. I don't know why they didn't do that earlier, but I'm really glad they added that in Smash 4. Like, you can be on what, yellow team and still use Blood Falcon, like, or the Blood Falcon palette swap. Like, that's just amazing. It's a dream come true. It is a dream come true. But naturally, I would probably be on the red or blue team. That's normally what I'm on. I just like those two colors way more than green and yellow. But yeah.
Congratulations!
Oh, look, it's Lyn from Fire Emblem. Isn't Lyn from Marth's game? Pretty sure she is. So that's pretty nice little picture of the two of them. Calling to Night. Oh, that's a beautiful song. I'm pretty sure that plays during Snake's classic and All-Star mode credits. That's what I'm sure about. I think that's the song I'm thinking about. Let's go to Fire Emblem. Where is it at? Fire Emblem, critical hit. Marth's final smash. He thrusts his sword skyward, then rushes to meet his targeted enemy with furious speed. The blow he strikes is so powerful that his foe is instantly launched off the screen. As in Fire Emblem, a window appears that shows the character's hit points dropping rapidly to 0, but this is just for effect. Smash Bros. Does not have a hit point system. And of course, okay, we got is Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So with that'll be it for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Thank you guys for watching. In the next one, we'll be going through All-Star mode with Ike, the next one in the Fire Emblem series. Another character I'm pretty excited to play with. I mean, this whole column is just filled with great characters. I like all 4 of these guys, especially this one and this one. So, and this one actually quite a lot too, because I like Brawl quite a bit. He's slow as heck, but he's strong and he's really fun. Love that. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including Twitch, is of course down below in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Pop-Tart out.